I had an evangelist tell me one time, he said, you need to get a hold of the horns of the altar, brother. I said, I don't see no horns on it. He said, well, just imagine they're there. And he said, get a hold of it and don't let go, even if it's trying to buck you off. Hang on. Hang on. And thus far, for almost 30 years now, God has carried me through my good times and my bad times, my selfishness and my selflessness. He has been there in every moment I've needed him, and every time of day as we're getting ready to hear. I know the song that we're getting ready to listen to is probably, well, it's being more along the love song line of what Jelly Roll sings. Him and MGK did this song at the start of 2024 from the Beautifully Broken LP. It's just simply called Time of Day. And if you've listened to me for any time, you've heard me say this, that I can take anything. I can take anything, and with the right wording, you can remind yourself of God. You can remind yourself about God. You can remind yourself that any time of day that God's with you. You can allow things that are of this world to be your catalyst and your reminder of Christ Jesus always. I do it all the time. I went to churches where they said, you know, you shouldn't listen to that. I think when Heather and I first got into the church, we didn't have a TV for several years because in the holiness and the Pentecostal movement, they call it a one-eyed devil because it's all it ever spewed out, just negative stuff. If it bleeds, it leads. It just fills your home up with that garbage, fills your mind up with that garbage. It becomes all that you're focused on, all that you concentrate on. And there's been a couple of times here recently where I thought about ripping our TVs back out of our house and just throwing them in the front yard. Let's get tired of it. Get tired of it. But nonetheless, God still allows me to take those things sometimes that are secular in the world and give spiritual insight on them, or get spiritual insight from them. So listen to this song this morning, Time of Day by Jelly Roll and MGK, and we'll get right into the word and I'll get you guys out of here.